not gonna do these ones. It'd be too hot. We really need to get this swapped out to the bigger light. And that one too. Today, I'm working on multiple projects. I'm going to start with this window treatment. This is the product that we purchased. It's purchased at Lowe's. We just got the rice paper because we like that look with the brown and white and all of the other accoutrements we've been designing with. So, by the way, side note, this particular product advises you to use their specialty spray. The back side of this has like an adhesive on it. Ultimately, when you look up the ingredients, science, it's soapy water that you apply to the film both sides so you can stick it on the window, squeegee it out. It works just like most other static cling film products, but doesn't cost you an arm and a leg for their special one. Just got myself a 2-pack of the cheapo spray bottles at Walmart. Soap. Making lots of noise. Next task. Cleaning the glass. Woohoo! Go blue! The next part is the part you probably want someone's assistance for, if he has time. So, after a quick breakfast, one of the other projects I'm working on today are covering up the holes that are in the upper cabinets above the entertainment center in the living space. I got these cute mason jars on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description below. So, they come in a 2-pack. These were the perfect size. I needed the diameter to be a specific size. These rings we cut out with the hole saw. I filled in the holes for a couple of them because as you can see, I'm going to have this one here. The televator stops here. We don't want to break any glass, so we don't want it to be in the way. So one of these that doesn't have a hole in it, we'll just cover up the hole where the speakers used to be, and booyah, it's beautiful. The second one is right there on my side of the living space, and then I have the ones that still have the hole in them where a bolt will go through this, attaching it to the lid of the mason jar, which will then get screwed up there, and then the inside of it will be plant life. Fake plant life, because I don't want to deal with that. What's up, everybody? So I'm going to let you in on the progress that I have made for the day. There was a couple of life situations that popped up. So I've got the first coat on the trim up here. This side here was my focus today because I brought the slide in a little so that I could paint it without smothering the wall in brown paint because it's already white and don't need any more accents. But went all the way across to meet up with the other side that's completely done. Then I got all of the trim around this done. We're probably gonna have to figure something out additional to the Velcro that's up here on this support. Either that or I just don't know how to put it back right, and I'll have to have Robert look at it, but I don't recall there being a big huge gap like that. It needs to be up more so that it looks pretty. But I got all the way down here, but underneath of here is really chewed up, so it required a little bit of a repair before I can finish painting this little section here to be completely done with this center section. And that's it for the kitchen, with the exception of finishing off these cabinets here, and then it will be done. Woohoo! Go blue! And the finished product of the rice paper treatment on the door. Let me see if I can get some lights going on in here. Maybe open the door for you so I can show you the other side. We applied it to the inside of the door because this side is cut. You can see it's got, but it's really pretty. I like the way it turned out. It adds a element of privacy without being those nasty old school blinds that were covered in fur and 18 years of God knows what dust. And apparently he has mentioned that the gap is fixed. Yes, that's what I wanted it to look like. Much better. Much better. So I didn't get to everything I wanted to do today. I had a bunch of things on the list. Life, again. Those will be out for tomorrow. Bumped out to tomorrow. And some more life things happening, because if they still haven't even looked at Tucker tomorrow, I'm going to go pick him back up and take it elsewhere. I'm not going to have my car in the shop for 2 days and have nobody even looked at it. So, stay tuned for next week's video and see what we got going on. See you on the next one. I don't need any additional audio for my video, but that's sure fine. Do. This is going to be speed run because this is boring. My lazy boy. Yeah, see how that got cut? It's like at least I have this side if I totally screwed the pooch. I'm not a professional. Well, I should be. I have an art degree, but I was doing it quickly, not efficiently.